As I mentioned previously, this is an absolutely insane week of boxing, and on Saturday night at the Civic Halls in Wolverhampton, Conor Walker headlining in his home city since he dramatically and emphatically beat Pat McCormack in Monaco last December. He faces off against Sam Eggington in a really tough matchup between the pair. It's headlined as the trenches, and that's exactly where both men are going to need to go. It's going to be an all-out battle, but it's an absolutely stacked card. So let's run through the prelims and the main event. And first up in the prelims, we've got the professional debut and matchroom debut of Harley Burrows. After a stellar amateur career, he faces off against Lewis Howes. Howes is 3-7. He's got 3 wins, 7 losses. So it's a really good matchup for Burrows. Like I mentioned, it's a stellar amateur career. So really excited to see what he does under matchroom. Next up, we have the return of Louis Ward as well, coming off the back of a great win against Fiore back in March at the Copper Box Arena. He won that fight on points as well. He's got a tough fight against Jesus Carrasco as well, who's 2-3-2 draws. It's going to be a great matchup. It was a really tough first fight for him against Fiore, who's a seasoned pro. So really excited to see what Louis Ward does next. We also see the return of Janae Bostan, who is facing off against the Italian Mohamed Graish. Graish is 12-4-1, so it's a really great fight for Janae to get back in the ring. We haven't seen him since he's lost back in October against Bilal Fawaz. Janae Bostan, obviously, previous 10 wins, 8 of those coming by knockout, so hoping to see an explosive performance from him. Another return also on the card is Shannon Ryan as she faces off against Nicola Hopewell. This is for the IBF Intercontinental Super Flyweight belt and the vacant Commonwealth Boxing Council Super Flyweight belt. We obviously haven't seen Shannon since she won that belt against Chloe Watson. She obviously won that due to an accidental clash of heads where Watson wasn't able to continue. So she'll be hoping to put in another great performance as well. Hopewell is under a similar sort of win ratio. She's won 8 times and only lost once. Both these women's losses have come against Emma Dolan as well. We also get to see the return of the star girl TMA Ayton as she faces off against the really experienced Stevie Levy. We haven't seen Tia since her points win back in February in Nottingham. She was really disappointed with that performance, but we did find out later on that she was really ill and probably shouldn't have fought, but she still put on a great performance. But this is going to be a really tough battle against the experienced Stevie Levy as well, so it's going to be a great matchup. Stevie Levy obviously won 15 times, 2 of those by knockouts. TMA Ayton won 5 times, 4 of those coming by knockout as well. So this could be a great matchup and another really good acid test for the star girl. And the co-main event of this night is Bilal Fawaz against Ryan Kelly. This is for the British Super Welterweight and Commonwealth Welterweight title as well. He's facing off against Ryan Kelly. We last saw Bilal Fawaz back in February as he defeated Ishmael Davies. This is a tough fight for him against Ryan Kelly. Kelly is 26-1. However, his losses have come up against prime opponents such as Kima Najako, Kieran Conway, Brad Pauls, Hamza Shiraz. So Kelly is not afraid of taking on those big names. So really excited to see this matchup. And the headline act, we've got Conor Walker against Sam Eggington in a Midlands derby. Conor Walker had hoped to fight against Lewis Crocker for the IBF Super Welterweight title, but unfortunately Crocker was ordered to face off down under against Liam Paro. But Conor has said this is his perfect acid test to prepare for hopefully that eventual shot at the world title. But it won't be easy against a tough egg in Sam Eggington. Eggington is 36-9, 20 of those come in by knockout as well. So this is going to be an absolute battle. As I mentioned before, we last saw Conor Walker back in December when he knocked out Pat McCormack in explosive fashion. These two fighters are not going to be running around the ring. This is going to be an absolute war in the middle of the canvas. I cannot wait for this one. Who do you think will win? Let us know in the comments below.